Hello Aries, welcome to your June 2023 tarot card reading. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. For those of you who are new, my name is Jane. Welcome to your June 2023 tarot predictions. So you are free to watch these videos for your sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on which resonates more with you. For those of you who are here for love, you may also want to check out your Venus sign as well. And I've had a couple of people, or actually a lot of people recently over the past couple of weeks say, hey Jane, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Where have you been? I've been here. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell if you want to get notified for all of the videos that I post. Some people just aren't getting the notifications apparently, so you just want to make sure you hit that little bell. Let's go ahead and just not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Thank you, and I'll see you in a sec. Hello Aries, welcome to your June 2023 tarot card reading. So I already pulled out cards and then I got interrupted by someone coming to the door. So I didn't want to start over though, since these were the cards that did organically come out for you. So we are going to get started here with the Death Rebirth card, which signifies what the universe needs from you. So when I look at this, it really needs Aries to be willing to go deep within themselves, to find that will and that determination to make the changes that you're wanting to make in your life. So if there is some circumstance, whether it's financial, professional, romantic, something with your family or your children or your friends, whatever the case is, or your health, okay, giving you all the areas here, whatever the case is, it comes from deep within. And it might mean doing things you really don't enjoy doing, or doing things that you don't feel strong in, you know, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, and maybe even putting yourself in a situation where you might fail. But this has to come from the core part of you, because if you're not happy, and you're not happy just sitting there, and when I say happy, I don't mean you have to be like elated with the dopamine rush all day long. What I mean is if you're not satisfied, okay, if you're not being fulfilled, if it doesn't bring you peace, it's time for you to evolve. It's time for you to change. And June brings with it a lot of malleability. It's Gemini season, and I don't always say, I'm starting to say that Gemini and Cancer seasons are usually the time where we have a lot of fluctuation. And we have a lot of fluctuation during this time specifically to get us aligned and on track so that we can really start creating when we hit Leo. Okay? So the changes that need to be made are so supported right now. And over here in the environment, we have the Page of Cups. Now, the page may or may not be someone important in your life. I don't really know that it matters what role this person plays. But they seem to be coming in offering you insight or inspiration. They have maybe something you need to hear. Maybe they have some kind of, illuminating moment where they say something to you and it really wakes you up somehow. There could be an apology. If some of you are waiting for an apology from someone, there could be, I don't know, but I feel as though this person, I don't want to say that they come in and unlock you. I think you are going to be unlocking yourself. You're going to be setting yourself free from something. And yet somehow, whatever this person comes in and says or does, it seems to make it okay. And I'm wondering if Aries has been feeling afraid of unlocking, afraid of really going for it, afraid of diving in for some reason, trauma or whatever the case is. But there's been something holding you back. And this is like it's like someone holding the door open for you. And all you have to do is walk through. But you have to be the one that finds that will within yourself to walk through. They're just holding the door. That's it. So this person is not meant to be getting involved in your life. They're not meant to be coming in and trying to fix anything. It's almost as though they are giving you permission to give yourself permission, if that makes sense. So Aries, what else is it that you need to know for June 2023? Let's take a look. We've got 4 of coins, the 7 of coins. Yeah, because I look at that 4 of coins, and it feels, well, I mean, it feels stable. You know, like, I'm not saying you're in this ridiculously precarious situation that you must get out of for survival reasons. I mean, that might be the case. But generally speaking, the 4 of coins indicates some, well, I don't want to say some degree, like some pretty substantial degree of stability, predictability. And yet this place that is stable, that has been giving you what you need, enough of what you need, does not seem to be enough of what you want for your life. And I know you're working hard, right? A lot of labor comes through at the 7 of coins. You work hard, you put in the time, you invest, you give lots of energy and attention into something, and yet it can only produce a certain amount. Often when I see this card, it means you're at capacity. You're not going to be able to get any more out of what you're doing. So if you want more, if you want to expand, you're going to have to do something else. And I think that's what this death rebirth is really all about, is you're putting to bed something that has worked for you and got you to where you are, and for that you can be grateful. But you are awakening a new part of you that is going to be the initiation of a new growth spurt. And with the Queen of Cups, it feels peaceful. I'm not seeing a lot of tumultuousness. Now there is going to be a lot of emotion, especially as we make our way into Cancer season. Okay, because we have the Sun and Mercury coming into Cancer at the end of June, and then we have Neptune retrograde on the 30th. So at the beginning of Cancer season on the 21st, between the 21st and the 30th, so that last week and a half of June there, Neptune is going to be going really, really slow. And we're going to feel that. Okay, so it can certainly bring a lot up for us. But I think that's good, because sometimes we need that stuff to get out of the way. We need it to surface so we can get to that core of what we're really thinking in our soul. And the Queen of Cups is looking for, what is her soul saying? What does her soul want her to do? You know, she doesn't want to get distracted by, oh, well, I should do this because that's going to get me there. I should do that because that's what everyone else is saying I should do. You know, I don't think Aries wants to walk the path that everyone else is telling them that they are supposed to walk. You want to somehow carve your own path, do it your own way, in a way that makes you feel like yourself, like you're not losing yourself. But you have to do it. You know, you have to get in the trenches a little bit. You have to start digging. You have to start walking. You have to start taking action. A lot of action is required right now. Mars is in Leo. Venus is in Leo. This is a creative sign. So we have to start creating. Okay? We have to start making things happen. We have the 4 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. So 4 of Cups is about focus and not allowing yourself to get distracted by all of these shiny objects that are in the world. To not get distracted by all the opportunities. Sometimes we look around, we're like, oh, there's no opportunity. And then other times we look around and there's tons of opportunity. It's too much sometimes. There are too many options. And right now it's about saying no to the things that you definitely know are just not it. And maybe that's what you're already doing. Maybe what you're doing that got you into this circumstance in the first place was always the shiny object. It was always the distraction. It was always what pulled you away from a specific path. Okay? King of Cups. I love the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. I'm just trying to think here if this speaks to me in terms of it being two different people or if it's both you. I'm kind of feeling like the King of Cups is a different person. It's someone else, and it might be connected with the Page. Now, a king is not here to cast judgment. A king is not here to tell you or to dominate or to control or anything like that. They're just here. That's it. They're here to let you do what you need to do to grow in the direction that you need to grow. And they're here to let you be free to do that and still offer that stability. Now, the Four of Coins, I'm going to say something kind of weird, and it might not apply to all of you. And if it does not resonate, you can completely disregard. I almost feel like you're going to be outsourcing that Four of Coins. You're going to be outsourcing that stability. If not in June, then sometime soon. Whether that's through a romantic relationship where someone can offer you maybe a little bit more financial support or take a little bit of financial pressure off of you, or whether that's through, you know, something with your parents or a better job or something like that. But this is someone who really wants you to be free. They really want you to live that more whimsical life a little bit. And they want you to be able to evolve during this time. And I think there's a lot of mutual respect between the two of you. And they see your talent, they see your skill, they see what you're capable of, and they also see all the ways that you are capped off. And I don't think this person really likes the way you're capped off. Okay, they don't like it. I think it kind of makes them sad. It's like looking at someone who has all this potential and yet they're stuck in some kind of a grind that they don't even like, right? And they see you as a butterfly, or maybe as a caterpillar who wants to become a butterfly but can't quite seem to like cross that bridge, okay? So they're here to help you cross the bridge. It's a supportive role. It's supportive, it's stability, it's containment, to let you kind of go through this growth as needed. And with the Six of Swords, I think your soul is desperately wanting you to move from point A to point B. Even if you don't quite know exactly how that path is going to go, this evolution is happening whether you like it or not. Okay, it's happening. The Six of Swords is peaceful. It's quiet. Unless I get a big tower, I mean, even if I did, in the context of this reading, I don't know that June is going to be an especially tumultuous month. I mean, there might be a bigger event that happens, but it feels like it's going to be an event that's in the right direction. So it's exciting. It's not destructive. You know what I mean? So let's take a look here, see what else comes through. Oops, I'm sorry. We have the King of Coins, another king. An Eight of Swords. Aries, it's possible that one thing that might be beneficial for you is to find someone who can act as a guide or a mentor. Because it might be that the reason why you're kind of operating at this level, this having reached a certain degree of your capacity, is because you just don't know how to go beyond. And I look at the King of Coins. Now, the King of Cups seems a little bit more toward the emotional aspect of things, where a King of Coins is more toward the practical, real world, materialistic way of things. Both, I feel, are necessary for you. And it might come from two different people. It may come from one person. But the King of Coins is different in that they look at you and they say, hey, Aries, tell me where you want to end up. Tell me your dream. What is your dream? What is your vision? And you tell them. And then they say, okay, well, where are you at right now? What does your bank statement say? Where are you at with your debt? Where are you at XYZ wise? What are the numbers? This is someone who cares about the numbers, okay? And then they look at the gap between where you are and where you say you want to be, and they give you solutions. This is how you grow. This is how you get out of this place. And they give you a practical plan. And it's manageable and it's doable and it's something you can actually do as long as you can commit to it. Now, there might be a little bit of pushback with this Eight of Swords because it's uncomfortable, but death, rebirth is often uncomfortable. We also have the Seven of Wands. I do think that as we move into Cancer season near the end of June, you are going to be experiencing pushback, and you may fluctuate between full-on commitment to this plan or these ideas and then pulling away as though you want to just completely escape from the world. That's a Neptune retrograde. It's going to be temporary. It's not that big of a deal. You can allow yourself to feel that and be aware of it, but I wouldn't let it stop you. Even if you're feeling like you want to pull away from the world, you want to go into your hermit mode, you want to be alone, you want to process, you can still go to work. You know, you can still put your head down and execute the plan regardless of what you're feeling. Even if it's more like you can sit at home and do administrative things. You know, you can sit behind your computer and do things just so long as it's plugging everything along. The real thing here, Aries, is that you're going to have to find a way to be more motivated by where you want to end up versus being motivated by stability. You're going to have to take a little bit more of a risk. You're going to have to fight, Seven of Wands, you're going to have to fight a little bit harder for what you say you want. And sometimes we find ourselves in these situations where we say we want something, but the actions do not match. So conscious action word alignment, where our actions meet our words, conscious alignment in that way is going to be so powerful for you. And it could be a complete game changer. And I've been saying for several weeks now, and I will continue for the rest of the year to every single zodiac sign, every single month, talk about how 2023 is such a pivotal year for us. And we have the potential, all right, we have the potential to completely change our lives, but we need to actually change our lives. And that's why with this Death Rebirth card, it's about will and determination. Sheer will. Getting up and doing something. Getting up and doing something. Getting up and doing what we say we want. Okay? There has to be that match. Okay, so let's take a look here at the clarifier. So we're going to get deeper into this. I'm going to talk about all these cards I'm about to pull out in the comprehensive. That we usually talk for another 25 to 30 minutes about all these cards. So if you want to join, info is down in the description or the comment thread, and we'll go from there. Okay? So let's take a look here. What else does Aries need to know about Death Rebirth? Okay, we got Six of Coins, another Eight of Swords, and a Four of Wands. In the environment, another page. The World. And the Star. Beautiful. Okay. For the Four of Coins, what else does Aries need to know about this Four of Coins? Ten of Coins. The Hanged Man. You have to let go. And Justice. Okay. Another Page of Wands, a Knight of Wands, and a Moon card. For the Queen of Cups, Two of Coins, Magician, and Three of Swords. King of Wands, another King. A lot of King energy this month. We have a Hierophant and an 8 of Cups I saw. Another King of Cups. 4 of Cups, another Queen of Cups. Why am I feeling a little rebellion? I'm feeling rebellion coming from Aries. You know what's right. You know what you need to do. And yet there's pushback. Okay, we've got the Sun. We've got the 4 of Swords. We've got the Strength. Four of Coins again. 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Another 6 of Swords. 10 of Swords. And a Fool. This is you. I'm so glad this card came out because as one of the things I said was you're getting unlocked, but you have to give yourself permission to unlock. And it feels like at some point, either in June or July, you're going to like make that connection and that unlocking is actually going to happen. Okay? All right, Aries, so if you want to join, all the info down below. Thank you all so much. I love you. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.